First race of the season, you can always expect a few more adjustments as the starters, liners, and crews all get ready for going on the blocks for the first time. More adjustments.
The crews are aligned.
Here we go.
The crews are being pulled, and we will start in just a second. And the crews are off.
Really fast first 5 strokes. It looks like Princeton is out by about a seat immediately off the line. We're going to see who's going. Let's get off on the race. Princeton definitely moving out. Looks like we've got Princeton, Georgetown, Drexel, and then GW in the first 20 strokes of the race.
Princeton seems to be pushing out to an early lead, but Drexel, Georgetown, and GW are all fighting and are just a few seats back.
Yeah, and that stroke, Augustine Wambersy laying down a big rhythm for the Tigers. They are moving out on the field. It looks like they might have already taken 6 seats.
The Tigers seem to be stroking pretty low, about a 34, a 35, and they're keeping it very long and strong. GW in the lane closest to us is also seems to have a very long and strong rhythm as well.
Looks like right now we've got Princeton out, then Georgetown, GW, and Drexel. Drexel has fallen off the pace a little bit. We'll see if they can pick it up as we near the first 500 meters.
Georgetown is keeping it really crisp in lane 1, and they seem to be quite calm. Let's see what they can bring in the second 500 of this race.
Yeah, this looks like, so Princeton's about to cross the first 500 meters. They look like they almost have a length on the field. Georgetown in second, GW third, and Drexel in fourth. The margins between Drexel and GW haven't really changed. It seems like GW is about a half a length back on Georgetown. Princeton maintaining their lead over
Two
the
is
field.
David Babikian, and Jim Palmer is in the bow.
Boats are off. Looks like we've got really high stroke rating coming out of that Tiger 2V. Princeton is really popping the rhythm right now. Looks like Drexel is as well. Crews are coming up on the first 250 meter mark, and it looks like Princeton is out in the lead. These Tiger crews have been really blasting off the line here today. Really impressive starts.
And now they're approaching the 200, 250, and Princeton is out by 3 seats over GW, and then it's Georgetown followed by Drexel. And Georgetown and Drexel are right neck and neck, and
yeah, they are bow ball to bow ball right now. Looks like Georgetown and Drexel are really giving each other a go. GW is about 4 or 5 seats behind Princeton. The Tigers look really long. That stroke seat, Johnny Naylor laying down a big rhythm. We've seen some really long rowing from the Tiger varsity and 2V today. That stroke seat's Augustine Wambersy and Johnny Naylor laying down really nice, smooth rhythms for those crews.
yeah, Princeton is keeping the stroke rating really low, and they're really leaning into their finishes. It seems like they pushed their margin out to about 6 or 7 seats, and we're about to get to the 500. We'll see if they make a little bit of a push in this next 500 to see if they can get some open water.
Yeah, rowing in this headwind's got to be a little difficult, but the Princeton and GW boats look like they're really leaning into it, putting down some power behind those oars. We've got some really strong guys in this Princeton 2V, 6-seat Julian Goldman, who's done double stroke duty at Henley races. Are off. Let's see if the Tiger 3V can get as fast of a start out as the first varsity and second varsity have. We had some really impressive first 250, first 500 meters from those two crews. So let's see if the 3V can capitalize on what appears to be some really good training for starts by these Tiger heavyweight crews. And the boats are all through the first 250 meters. It looks like, once again, Princeton has taken a lead right off the bat with a really furious start. Looks like the Tigers are actually overstroking the other two boats, which may explain some of the advantages they've gotten right out of the gate. But they are up, and they are up big early. It looks like the Tigers have already a full length coming through the first 250 meters. They might even have some open water.
So right here at about the 300, the Tigers have broken open, and then GW is in second by about half a seat over the Drexel 3V.
Yeah, and you can see stroke C Andrew Morgan also laying down a really long rhythm. He's got excellent suspension through the drive, and he is propelling his boat forward through these first 500 meters.
After a really aggressive start where the Tigers were at a very high stroke rate, they seem to have settled down at about a 34 and are using a really long rhythm to push them out to what seems to be almost a length of open, and right now they're passing through the 500-meter mark. Although also right now passing through the 500-meter mark is a dogfight between Drexel and GW. It seems like GW may have about a seat on the Drexel 3V, but it's definitely going to be a race throughout this 2K.
Yeah, GW is definitely overstroking Drexel right now, and looks like the Tigers are even understroking them as well, though the Princeton